Hi everyone, and welcome to the house at Pig Corner. Most of you know I'm Heather the narrator, and I'm not a real-life pig carer, just a cute artificial voice. But for anyone who might be visiting for the first time, the channel follows the lives of a group of 14 piggy boars. They live semi-free range, free to run around and forage by day, but night times are spent safely in a converted shed. That's provided they all turn up for evening roll call, which just recently has been a bit of a problem. Every evening they're all checked off one by one, before the doors shut and bolted for the night. At the weekend, Henry, one of the new arrivals, was late returning to the shed and had to be ushered inside. Then the following night, he didn't show up at all, and couldn't be found anywhere. Eventually we had to close up for the night without Henry inside. But the small back door was left open, in case he made his way back. As he hadn't been seen since 9 o'clock that morning, we were by this time very worried about what might have happened to him. It's now early July, and the pigs are having a lovely time in what is very warm and sunny weather. So make the most of it, boys. You've never had it so good. And even if there are no girls here, you're still amongst the luckiest pigs around. Dylan, Gordon and Henry spent the first week getting to know all the rest, and are confident enough to explore the whole garden. Gordon's been the bravest of the three, and seems to have chosen Albert as his mentor. Or maybe it was Albert who decided Gordon was going to be his protégé. Who knows? Whatever, they have now been virtually inseparable for 2 to 3 days. Even sleeping side by side at night, up in the penthouse suite, the top area of the shed. So while Henry had gone AWOL, the rest carried on their daily routine, unaware that anything was up. And here they are tucking into dandelions picked from next door, plus mint tree grown in a pot, from what remained of last year's plant. And that pile of greenery behind them is made up of small branches from a nearby wooded area, tied into the shape of a teepee. Just something for them to play in, and keep them amused, and out of the direct sun. They're quite lucky to have all this to keep them busy, stimulated and entertained. I don't suppose they realize how lucky they are to live like this. But it's nice to think they might appreciate it in their own way. But nevertheless, they create plenty of joy and happiness for us every day, so that's all good. I'm sure you recognize the pig pen, which was brought out to help the new boys get familiar with their surroundings. And here the older pigs are having some fun with it. Anything different like this can only be good for them, even if it just provides something to argue over for a while. Like who's allowed to sit inside, and who has to stay outside. Honestly, they're just like a class full of small kids sometimes. So it was 24 hours later that Henry was finally found, up by the greenhouse, hiding under all the garden stuff stashed in front of the wooden fence. Oblivious to all the fuss and worry that he had caused. Having a lovely time, with plenty of fresh food nearby and nobody to bother him. He was behind those large flower pots and underneath the wooden frame, determined not to come out. He obviously felt safe enough under there, knowing that any predator would find it impossible to chase him out. So next time he goes AWOL, we'll know where to look straight away. To be fair to him, it's safe enough under the frame, as well as being cool with plenty of food around. So I can see why he was drawn there. Anyway, that's all we've got for today, viewers. But there will be more on the way before long. Hopefully featuring Dylan, Henry and Gordon as much as possible. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Cheerio for now then, see you again soon.